All right, well, good morning and welcome to November. Since the last time I recorded, I have played the save a little bit. As you can hear, the horses are quite happy this morning. Morning, horses. This is Bandit and Luna. Maybe we'll ride some of them at some point in the episode. I know that there are people who are very excited about this being an actual horse farm. Um, not a lot of people playing that style. So one thing, I did advance time a little bit, so our grass is a little bit higher. I don't, yeah, it does register as ready to harvest, so we could try mowing that. Um, the other thing that I did was I went ahead and sold the beans off of that field that we harvested, and I got rid of the truck that we had. Um, I just couldn't take the engine sound anymore. We also returned the harvester because that was just a lease. So we do have a job to do um, to extend our field. And I will I will plow the oat field probably in the spring. But this game does allow grass to grow uh, just about all year. So what I'm trying to decide what we want to do is this clip up here. I don't know if I want to make it all this grass field, grass and hay field, or if I want to let this section over here maybe be something else. Like we could do another exercise area, or we could put something else up here. I don't quite know, but I think what I'm going to do for now is extend this hay field at least straight out, and then we can figure out the rest at some other point. Let's allow create fields, and it won't kill us to. What do you mean I don't have access to this land? I absolutely have access to this land. Interesting. So it's registering that as that field. What the heck, dude? That is incorrect. Okay, well, I'm not going to argue about that right now. Let's try to keep this moderately straight. We'll pick out a tree up there. I feel like I'm going crooked even though I'm pointed right where I want to be. Am I going crooked? I'm absolutely going crooked. What the heck, dude? It literally gives us lines. So let's try again. Alright, let's try to keep this nice and straight. That's looking better. Well, we were really veering there, but it's looking pretty crisp now. I'll give it the old swoop turn here. I don't want to take too much of the neighbor's field because I know it won't let us plant there. We'll just try to stay along the edge. And now we don't want to go all the way because that's our oat field. That's looking pretty much like it right here. So we want to try to keep this width to match up with the rest of the hayfield. So I haven't yet done a finishing the job from this series. I've been doing finishing the job videos from my... But that feels kind of weird. Let's just go ahead and link those up. We might lose a little bit of that grass, but it's not the end of the world. What are you talking about? That is my field. I am very confused as to why it's doing that. It let me work the field. I planted the grass. Anyways, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so I did some finishing the job videos on my IH series, and I haven't done any from this series yet that I can remember. I might have done something with this tractor, but I was gonna do finishing the job before finishing up that soybean harvest, but maybe we'll do that for the oats or something. I don't know. Feels a little bit weird doing that when I didn't plant the crop. So, I don't know if we should just go up and down, or I think one headland is probably sufficient for this. Guess we could get down here a little closer. I didn't realize how zoomed out I was. Sometimes that happens, though. We can use the other tractor, the little tractor, to mow that field. So, I think because I have the headland done here, I should be able to hire a helper for that. We'll drop off the tedder. It was attached because I brought it from the store. Okay, I don't want that bag right there. Move it over so that the... Oh, I don't think I realized I have both forks on this tractor and I have that telehandler. It's alright though, we have plenty of work to do with pallets and bales and all that jazz. Keep an eye on the tractor in the back there. Let's see if this even works. I'm hoping it will, since we planted the crop. I'm hoping that solves our don't have access to my own field, huh? I don't understand. Oh, how is that possible that I built on this? Something must have gotten borked with the save. How could I have built a farm and planted a crop? What? Alright, well, yeah, let's buy that. Buy that. Okay, well, that explains the issue. The game forgot that I owned it. Who knows what else is screwed up? Oh, jeez. Speaking of things being screwed up. People watching my channel for the first time because they clicked on this video are going to be like, this guy's an absolute mess. But I still stand by the fact that a lot of stuff happens in Farm Sim that is not the player's fault. And I mean that with the utmost love and respect for the game, but give me a break. Stuff breaks. It just does. I admittedly I'm a little bit bitter because I just lost the save right before I fired this up for one of my other farms. So I don't mean to take it out on you guys or on the game. Okay, a little bit I do mean to take it out. Really? I've got this whole field and you're turning around right in my way. Good night. Sorry guys, I don't mean to be so negative. I really do. I do enjoy this game a lot. Just circumstances, you know? But once we get this mowed up, we'll bring the old tedder out here, get it tedded into hay, and get some of our own hay bales for these horses. There's always so much to do on a farm like this, so we want to get some hay in the barn to get us through the winter months. We'll have hay and oats on hand, and then next year it'll be all grown. It'll be all our own, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I was thinking about maybe, gosh, this turning. I don't know if the tractor's like too small for the mower or what, but the what I was hoping is at some point maybe I can put in like a riding trail. I know we have this exercise area, but maybe a larger riding trail so we can take our horses other places. When I exercise them off of video, I ride all over the map, but I haven't really done that too much on the video because I don't really follow proper riding procedures. Kind of ride down the middle of the road and things like that. So I don't want to model that for others. I would like to, play the game more accurately, more realistically when I'm on video. Is it gonna make that? Barely. Yeah, I guess it doesn't miss much. I like the other end where I can button hook. I think next time I do this field, I'll do 2 headlands before I start going up and down. But this is fun work that we're getting to. We've arrived at a point in the save that we can even be doing this kind of stuff. It took a little while for the setup, but I like it. And I think I mentioned in a previous episode that I'm going to start doing fertilizer on this as well so that we can increase our yield in our hay field. Fun fact, I don't believe we own a baler yet. I was so excited about getting the hay field planted that I didn't actually buy a baler. So I now have store deliveries mod downloaded, so I may be bringing that to this save so we don't have to ride back and forth to the store all the time. Looks like our helper's almost done. Did our helper quit? Our helper is confused. Our helper quit. Okay. Admittedly, the edge of this field is getting a little confusing. Alright. So we'll put some grass seed in up here. This section is all hayfield. That section will be all oat field. That little piece over there, undecided. I might actually just paint it with the painting tool as like grass, but not use it for actual hayfield grass. Just let it be grass to ride the horses around in. It's not quite big enough to make a trail over there. Okay, do we want to run over? Let's just tab. Okay. Alrighty, a couple more passes and we will have our grass all mowed and ready for tedding. So we need to get, we have a tedder, but we need to get a windrower and a baler, both. What do we have? 400,000. We should be able to afford that. That's so trippy that it sold our fields. Like, what could have happened in the update that would make it sell our fields? Never seen that happen on 19. Certainly, first time I've seen it happen on 22. I don't like it though. Don't mess with my save games. If you want to change equipment, you want to change the way the game is played, it's your prerogative as a developer. But when I have a little world here, let me exist in my little world here. Very cranky about that. This is a nice little tractor. It's a little bit, I don't want to do that because I don't want to mess up this edge, but well, I can try it again. So I have to keep an eye on this left side. Wow, that feels so much faster when you're in the cab. It does not feel fast at, oops. It does not feel fast at all when you're driving out here. But in the cab, that was moving right along. I know I'm jackknifing this. It's my fault, not the equipment. So how fast does it get up to? I don't feel like, okay, 13, 14, 14 mile an hour in the field would probably feel pretty fast. Alright, field's all mowed, ready to ted. As I promised, I would ride one of the horses today in this episode, so I'll do that right now. Let's ride. What? Why won't you let me ride? There we go. So we are going to ride Bandit. We are going to ride and not smack into the wall. Okay, Bandit. No eating the grass that we just cut. We're saving that. So I can bring you out here around the border. I think I mentioned this in one of the other videos that I really like this woodland area. So I went into the menu and looked to see, how much would it cost? Maybe we could sell some of these trees and make a little path through there. How fun would that be? Let me tell you, first of all, you can't just buy that field. It's a part of a bunch of land on the save on the map, so you can't just do that, which was unfortunate. But it's also why I was considering maybe buying the neighbor's plot of land over just to our direct east, I think it is. I thought about buying the neighbor's plot of land with the hope of kind of building our own little, not just the trail, but we could, kind of put in trees and rocks and whatever if we wanted to make it a little more hilly or something like that. But at the end of the day, I don't think I want to spend all of our remaining money for that. Maybe once we start selling it, once we raise a few of these horses and sell them, it would be profitable to do something like that. But not right now. Okay, we'll get you cleaned up. All right, Bandit, that was a nice ride. I hope you had fun. Your coat is looking beautiful now. I will ride the other ones maybe in the next episode or maybe offline. But thanks so much for checking out this farm and this series. It's really fun. I know not a lot of people do stuff with horses, and not a lot of people actually do the riding and maintenance. So I'm glad to have some people watching the series, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.